My first guest tonight is one of the finest actors alive who stars in the new movie Patriots Day. Please welcome the great John Goodman. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. John was just remarking to himself that he did not tie his shoes before coming out here. That's hazard pay. You should get hazard pay for doing that.
Yep.
You know what? You just missed Santa. He was just here. Santa was
Jeepers,
just...
Mr. Kent, you just missed Superman.
Yeah.
I did again?
You missed him again. Yeah.
Jeepers.
Good guy. A little down. A little down.
Yeah?
Yeah. Tell him to cheer up if you see him, please.
Miss SantaCon.
Yeah. Just so close, too. Now, you know he'd get some action at SantaCon. The actual Santa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that.
Well, of course you know that. You're friends with Santa.
I read it in the Post.
You,
I know Santa. I haven't seen him lately.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Merry Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you very much.
And Merry Christmas to all my friends.
Is there you a big Christmas guy? You got all the decorations up and all that fun stuff?
Yeah, we have my wife bought a bonsai Christmas tree, and she's in the middle of decorating. A little one? Yeah, a little guy on Columbus Avenue, and she's in the midst of decorating it.
Really?
Yeah, we were going to get a 50-footer and displace the people upstairs, but I'm only in the neighborhood for another month or so.
Now, you don't live in New York full time. You're here because you're on Broadway. You're doing the front page. You're doing the front page at the Broadhurst Theater.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So you're still in the middle of your Broadway run.
Yep.
For the people out there who don't know what that's like, we here think we have a hard job. We do about 200 hours of show a year. You guys do about 200 hours every 2 months, right? It's 8 shows.
I haven't done the ciphering on it, Judd, but
no. But it's like 8 shows a week.
Yeah, 8
8-hour
shows
show,
a week.
something like that.
Yeah,
That's
3-hour
about
show.
200 hours every 2 months,
Yeah.
my man. So you look like you're in fight and trim. Is it wearing on you, or are you?
It wears on my voice, unfortunately. But every once in a while, I get to go to a doctor. She gives me prednisone, which is a steroid. So I have a good excuse, and if somebody's out in the audience with a cell phone, I can go psycho Ronnie Reigns on them.
You just
do
freak
some
out.
wrestling
A
moves.
little roid rage on audience members.
Yeah. Actors with roid rage. Watch out.
Do people do that? Do they take the cell phones, take photos while you're playing?
I don't know if they do. I'm not paying that close attention to anything. At the end, they'll take photos.
Okay.
And it's still illegal.
Don't make him angry. You'd still like him when he's angry, but you just don't want him to be angry. You used to live in this neighborhood, I understand.
I did. I lived 9th Avenue and 51st.
Is it changed? When did you live here?
From like 77 till 87.
Okay.
So I spent 10 years in the neighborhood. I was here another 2 years, but.
Yeah. What's the biggest thing that's changed around here?
It looks like Lexington Avenue now. It's gentrified.
Oh yeah. What was it like back in '77?
It was Hell's Kitchen. It was, there was an Irish mob that controlled everything, and.
Did you have to be friends with them?
No, I pretty much avoided them. Anyway, it was.
Sounds like it's a pretty good story.
Yeah, it was a little rough. I used to, for fun, when I was broke, I'd watch the junkies on 52nd Street trying to nod and see who was going to hit the ground or not and recover in time.
You and your buddies would place bets, maybe, to see.
I didn't have any buddies, but yeah, thanks.
All right. You had no buddies? You had no buddies?
No.
What? No. How did you get started? I understand you did. Is this right? You did children's theater when you first started? Because I did too. That's how I first started. My first professional gig.
My first professional show was Rumpelstiltskin.
I really, because I my first professional gig was Rumpelstiltskin.
Really?
Yeah. We did Rumpelstiltskin versus the Queen. It was like a law case. It was teaching kids how courtrooms work. And so he comes in to claim the child, and then we have a courtroom. I built the set. That's what I did. Yeah.
I did a lot of van driving and costume loading and
Van
stuff like
driving?
that.
Yeah.
I think I was the minstrel.
The
minstrel? I opened the show.
Do you remember any of your lines or anything like that?
Good day to you, good day to you, good day to you, my friends. That's it.
You've got the part. You're hired. You've done. You know these guys?
I don't. I do now.
Well, you live in New Orleans,
Yes,
and he's
sir.
from New Orleans.
I
You guys should get
understand.
together.
Yeah, man. How you doing?
From the
Is there a
504.
tradition- Is there a...
Where you at? Where you at?
Where you at, baby?
Where you at, baby? What's happening?
You are.
I see
How's
you.
your mom and them?
I like my mom and them. They good. How your
Yeah.
pa and them now?
Solid.
Well, that's all we have time for. Thank you so much.
I'm doing a movie
It's
too.
a vacation for me. You have done so many great movies, a lot of great Coen Brothers movies. Can you go bowling anymore? Or does everybody just yell for Walter?
I was
Can you-
never a big bowler anyway.
No, really?
Yeah.
No?
I got what they call a backup ball. It always goes to the gutter.
Uh-huh.
But I went to bowling to drink. I mean, let's face it.
It is one of the few sports that has a bar
Yeah.
right there. Like
Right there.
curling and bowling.
They'll bring it to you.
Really?
Yeah.
You go to better bowling alleys than I do. Hey, could I ask you a favor? Would you say something for me? Let's just try. If I was going to ask Walter to say something to the president-elect of the United States, would Walter have a message to Donald Trump?
You're out of your element, Donnie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I might play that on a loop. Now, your new film is called Patriots Day, and it's about the Boston bombing of the marathon. And what do you remember about it? Because people remember where they were when that happened. It was so shocking. Where were you?
I
when
was
that
in Germany shooting a film, and it's just shocking. It was like an invasion.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really extraordinary. And you play the police commissioner, Ed Davis.
Ed Davis, yeah.
And what's sort of his role in this story?
He's kind of a conciliator, a healer of the city. He brings people together, different factions, the FBI, Boston police, the local police. It's an impossible job trying to quell the fears of the city, and you have angry cops, and people are angry at the Muslim community, just trying to quell things and intensify a manhunt to get these guys off the street before they were on their way down here.
Well, we have a clip here, and it is both the FBI and the Boston police in the room together trying to figure out whether to release photographs that they believe they have of the Tsarnaev brothers. Jim?
Those are not our guys. Meanwhile, you guys aren't any closer to identifying the two we're really looking for. We need to release those pictures.
If we release the photos now, we have zero control.
If we overplay our hand, we may force these guys to react.
Gentlemen, if I may, right now, Boston's working against us. Yeah, that's normal. You gotta murder, no one rats. We don't got that problem. Because in this city, when it comes to terrorism, everybody wants to talk. Look, you have a lot of people talking, but they're talking about the wrong people. You release the photos of our guys, sit back and listen, trust me. You gotta start letting Boston work for us, I'm telling you.
I understand, Boston, but I can't just snap my fingers. This decision goes all the way up to the Attorney General.
Then give me his number. I'll call him right now. This is my city, Rick. Release the damn pictures.
John, thanks so much for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Patriots Day is in theaters December 21st. John Goodman, everybody. We'll be right back.